Going to be talking a little bit about MMA Saman, who is the #1 free agent in the WNBA. I do want to apologize if there's any background noise. I am recording this currently in an airport. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any face cam for this because, well, I'm in an airport. So yeah, today we're going to be talking a little bit about MMA Saman and whether or not, or the story about her free agency, who's she going to sign for, and where she's going to sign. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 40. I don't even know. I'm logged out my damn YouTube account at this stage because, well, I'm in a freaking airport. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to get the videos out, trying to get some news out for you guys. And unfortunately, sometimes, you know, it's easier said than done. But yeah, so first of all, if you guys did not see, this was reported by an account called Coach Rookie. Have no idea who owns this account. I mean this. I have absolutely no idea who owns this account. But they tweeted out. This is about obviously the Turkish League Final Fours, which is Galatasaray versus Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce are going to kill them. Galatasaray are out of the Euro Cup at the minute. Fenerbahce are the best team in EuroLeague. Maybe that's men's. I don't know. But this random page posted about it. And because this random page posted about it, it was deemed news. According to who? Me. Which is not ideal. Which is kind of crazy to think about it. Like, a person tweeted this out. 2-time All-Star champion, Finals MVP, 6-time EuroLeague champion, Eurobasket champion, is signing with the Connecticut Sun. So, she actually had to, it was not bad, she had to tweet out herself. I've not signed or decided anything yet, just enjoying our recent qualification for Eurobasket. Only official source will be me. So obviously, the team's qualified for Eurobasket, which is the main thing. The main thing. That is her goal. Her goal is to win with the national team. Her goal is to go and compete with the national team. Her goal, that's what the goal of MMA Saman and the Belgian national team is. And someone, I don't know who this is again. I work with pro athletes doing PR. Don't know who he is. You've already told WNBA teams you're not coming over here in 2025 till after the All-Star break. Tell the truth to readers on here. So basically, yeah. Obviously, it says here that falls under I've not made a decision yet. She'll obviously see how teams are doing on the All-Star break. But, like, she kind of has very much said very similar, like, sentiment from what she said in the articles, that she is very much waiting until we, until basically, with that, she's just going to wait. She's going to be waiting until the end of Eurobasket, and with that, it allows her to basically make the best decision for her. Like, imagine if she went and chose to go to, I don't know, the Lynx, and Nafisa Collier gets hurt and someone else gets hurt and you're not competing for championship. And obviously, that's a risk with every single team. That's a risk with every single team when it comes to signing free agencies. It's a risk with every single player. But the difference is when you actually have the ability to just say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting to see how things are going. Heck, if the Sun end up being decent, she might go to Sun to play for her international team coach. If the Valkyries are looking good, she might go and play with Linskins and Julie Van Loo. I actually don't know what's going to happen with the Valkyries when almost all their team is gone for half the season. Or for a chunk of the season, which will be interesting. But not all players have that, have the luxury of doing what MMA Saman's doing. Future Palace awaits. What, Cambridge. I don't see her going to Indiana. I really don't. Do not believe what you read from Esmond. To know the real score and which team she ends up with, just check her official account page. She's the only source. Yeah, obviously. I'm guessing there are sources, like her interviews are sources as well. But it will be interesting, like, obviously, these two players both play for the Valkyries. To see Linskins, to see Julie Van Loo, and to see MMA Saman on the same team. Like, I actually thought the Sun were going to end up signing Linskins, and with that, obviously, put in the Belgian front court, and then obviously look to go and trade for Julie Van Loo, and the Valkyries go and look to trade for a Julie Allemond from the Sparks. So it's something that I thought could have happened, but obviously she's not going to go somewhere to sit on the bench. Like, that's kind of a given. And with Leah Boston playing center for Indiana, I just don't see that happening. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, like, her going to Indiana would be huge. And I'm like, yeah, it would be. But she's not sitting on the bench, and even though she's better than Leah Boston, they're not benching Leah Boston either. So that's something that's just not going to happen. Mason and Charles front court. Obviously, they've been killing it in EuroLeague. They've been killing it for Fenerbahce. But I don't see her going somewhere where she's not going to win. Someone says, I guess them source are lying. I actually think this someone just random person just said her source, or whoever this person's source was themselves. Someone literally just made up a tweet, and it had enough traction that the player themselves has to come out and say, I've not made my decision, which is kind of crazy. Which is obviously kind of crazy. But, I mean, playing with Tina Charles basically would be the only reason she would even consider going to the Sun. Like, the Sun are not... They're not really much of a team, to be honest. And it is mad, though, that a person who has come in and said basically they want to go to a contender has said they're not going to go. They kind of want to play in a big enough city. All of a sudden, a random tweet from a random account has got enough people that it's being reported as fact for a while. But no, she hasn't decided to go anywhere. And I actually don't see her deciding to go anywhere for half a season because, look, she makes 2, 3, 4 times as much money in Europe as she does playing in the W. So when you have the luxury to pick your team, not even before the season, to pick your team during the season. But you can't rule out Indiana because they've got the cap space. And I do think a lot of the top teams are probably going out there and putting together leaving cap space for her potentially to come back. And not only her, just a lot of other players potentially come back from Europe. They are going to be leaving up that cap space for having a couple of those players. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with this? Do you guys disagree with this? Do you guys think that it's something that the Fever could do? Do you think it's something that these teams are going to look to do, or do you think it's something that's just unrealistic for a lot of top teams to do? But for me, I think it's a risk because I think obviously the Fever going out with 11 leaving cap space. I think there are going to be teams that are going to be leaving that cap space for her to potentially come, which is a risk because if she doesn't come, you're kind of screwed. But then you're reliant on using that cap space on getting somebody else, whether it be someone that's been cut from their team, someone on a hardship contract, or somebody else from Euro Cup or from Eurobasket that's doing well in Eurobasket. So, all in all, it is a risky move to play, and obviously the Fever are playing that risk. Obviously, there's a lot of teams that are okay with that risk in general, but at the same time, it's not something for everyone. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that MMA somehow signs the Fever, the links, or do you guys think that it's smokescreen and that this is actually a fact, even though it's just a random person tweeting something out? So anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.